Hey, thanks for watching. What I'm going to review today is the Fenge, F-E-N-G-E, standing desk. So basically what this is supposed to be is a desk that you can, you mount this on your desk and it allows you to raise up and down. You can put your monitor on it, you can put your keyboard on it, mouse. I just bought it personally to use it for my keyboard and my mouse because I'm tired of sitting all day. Thought I could use this and maybe kind of stand up while I'm working and everything. And my monitors have height adjustment on them, so I can just adjust those up and down as needed to kind of see fit. So here it is. It's pretty big. I kind of wanted I saw some smaller ones, but a couple things I liked about this one was says it holds 22 pounds, which I thought was pretty good. You know, I kind of want something sturdy that's not going to wobble around. This feels pretty, I guess, got some good heft to it. Also, this one looked to be easily adjustable. It had like a little gas shock system in there to kind of supposedly raise it up and down easy. That's kind of weird. There's a screw in the case or in the box. See where that goes. That'll make it interesting. So, anyways, again, the whole project is just to make it to where I can stand up at my desk more while I'm working and not have to be sitting in that chair so long all day. So anyways, looking at the bottom, you can see here, it's, where's that screw coming from? Let's see where it goes. Go around here real quick. I mean, this does feel sturdy, but the screw came from somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. You can see it right here. Missing screw. So I'll go ahead and screw this one in. Get this set up. Kind of odd that it fell out right in the box, but I think while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up all these screws in here. Looks like there's 4 of them. You can kind of see right here, and these other ones. I'll go ahead and just get these all tightened up just while I'm at it. So make sure that gets done. Okay, I used my hex wrench, got these all tightened under there. You can see some fingerprints on here from where I've kind of been touching it as I'm going. Hopefully this thing won't be too big of a fingerprint magnet. I won't have to be wiping it down a lot, but you know, it feels pretty sturdy. I mean, I definitely say that. I mean, it feels nice. See how it goes. Got the instructions. It's got that lever on the right where you can, wow, that lifts up super easy. You just kind of have to pull that lever, and it just, I mean, really with hardly any effort to raise that thing up, which that's really nice. I only brought it up about halfway. You can kind of see there. I'm guessing that's about half. Feels solid. I mean, it's definitely feels really nice, even on the corners. I really just didn't want anything to wiggle around too much, you know, while I'm standing on there working on it. I wanted something really solid. Raise it up the rest of the way. Yeah, that's, wow, that looks nice. And it's got a lot of surface area. I wanted to make sure I could use my keyboard has I like a 10 key keyboard with a 10 key built in on it. So, you know, it's a little bit wider. And I want to make sure I had room for my mouse to move around. So I think I like this. Wow, goes down super smooth. So that's another nice thing. I heard some people had problems with some of these things getting them to lower back down, but this with that little gas system or whatever they got in there, that works really smooth. I mean, that was nice. It is about you know, 2.5 inches thick. So if you're at your perfect setting, I guess sitting down, that's going to raise your keyboard about 2.5 inches unless you remove this from your desk when you're not using it. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, how does this really function in real life? You know, so this is it. It's been great. Even when it's low, it is, like I say, about 2.5 inches off the table here. So that, if I have any complaints at all, it's going to be that I wish it was, you know, a thinner profile. But it still works fine. I don't have any problems. Okay, I'm complaining right now. So there is one other complaint. I wish this edge would have been smooth. It's got this little lip around here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can bring the camera closer a little bit. Maybe I'll do that at the end. But I kind of wish this was rounded. Now it's got a lip, so maybe that's if I spill something, or I don't know, it'll keep something from rolling off here, like pencils or whatever. But I kind of wish it had a rounded, comfortable matte type finish, because it is a little bit higher than my desk surface, which is what I was used to. But other than that, I do find myself standing about half the day, which is exactly what I purchased this for. So here we go. I'll go ahead and, with no effort, you can see it just lifts right up. Now, this is probably too high. I wouldn't normally lift it up quite this high. Usually I go kind of about like that. That kind of works good for me for my standing situation. Now, another thing, I'll kind of adjust the camera here. The back monitor. This works for me because basically I have this back monitor that I can just lift up. It's got height adjustment, so that works out really good for me. Then I can have, both my monitors. They both have height adjustment. I can adjust either one up and down, so it depends on just how I'm sitting. But anyways, gosh, this works perfect. I find there's plenty of room to use a mouse. Get back down to the desk surface. It's sturdy. It doesn't wiggle. I can stand here. Sometimes I'll find myself leaning against it. No problems. I'll sit here during the day. I'll have my glass of water, throw a cup of coffee on it. There's plenty of room for my cell phone. I can slide the keyboard back. I can put some papers up here. So really, big surface area. And this kind of accomplishes exactly what I wanted to, which was get me standing up more during the day so I'm not sitting on my butt. So yeah, that's really about it. Again, two downsides I can think of. One was I wish they would have rounded that a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more comfortable when I'm sitting down. When I'm standing up, it's not an issue at all. And I could probably do something like, keyboard pad or something. If it gets to where it really bothers me, I guess I could do something. And the second one was the height when I'm sitting down. So it's about 2.5 inches, so it just puts it up a little bit higher, and then my hands kind of rest on this little edge, which is a little bit annoying. But okay, here I thought I'd just do a little close-up so you can kind of see what I was talking about. Here's that little edge. It kind of goes all the way around it. You can see it just lifts up a little bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch all the way around it. So I think it's probably just to keep stuff from rolling off, and kind of keep your stuff on the tray. So it works. But when I'm sitting here, my hand kind of, below my wrist kind of rubs against that, and sometimes that gets kind of annoying. So maybe I just need to get a keyboard pad. The other thing I did like about this is kind of the surface of this. It's not the fingerprint magnet I thought it was. And the mouse, I actually don't need a mouse pad. This actually seems to function really perfectly fine for, moving my mouse around without having to put a pad down. So I thought that was another pretty good feature of it. I was going to get one of these little stick-on mouse pads, but I ended up not even needing to do that. And one thing is, when you lower it, it's just really sturdy. Let me kind of move some of this off here and show you. There are these little bumpers on the bottom. You can kind of see there. So when you're bringing it down, it doesn't kind of slam into your desk. It just kind of has some bumpers where it kind of will stop it from coming down. So, altogether, I thought it was a pretty good design how they did this. So, really don't have anything to complain about. Quality-wise, I think it's put together pretty good, besides that screw that I found that was missing on the bottom when I opened up the box. But besides that, haven't had any issues. And I guess I should say that the screw wasn't really missing. The screw was in the box. I just had to screw it back in. But it was odd that it fell out. So anyways, I did tighten all of the screws up, and the rest of them seem pretty snug. So hopefully that won't happen again. No screws will fall out. So I'll give them a break on that. Things happen. That just might not have been tightened enough in the factory. But at least the screw was in the box. I know it wasn't missing. So no complaints there. So overall, how do I rate this thing? I love it. I'm glad I purchased this one. I saw quite a few out there, and I'm sure there could have been maybe better ones, worse ones. I don't know, I didn't try them, but some of the things that I do like about this are the extra surface area. So I have room for my keyboard to move around. I have room to add stuff, the mouse and everything else. Has room, like coffee cups, cup of water, phone, papers, whatever I need. So totally love it. Lots of room, function, works great. I give it a 5 star. I'm happy with it. So I'd buy it again in a heartbeat. And I kind of wish I would have bought this a long time ago. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you appreciate the reviews, and go ahead and, if you want, throw up a like, a dislike. I love it when people subscribe. I don't really have many subscribers, so it's always cool when I see a subscribe pop in. But anyways, thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I hope it was helpful to you.